Self-esteem is the key to high performance.
It's not work if you love what you're doing.
If you left it to engineers, no car would ever come off the assembly line.
Focus on the few, not the many.
And most of you don't believe passionately in what you're doing.
What gets measured gets accomplished.
You just gotta do it.
But I'm high on life. I always have been high on life.
When they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see.
Practice success before you're successful. Before I had any money, I used to go to the Rolls-Royce dealers and sit in the cars and smell the leather, touch the leather. If we feel good about ourselves and we hang around with people, the average of the 5 people that we are mostly around is who we turn out to be.
Follow what you're passionate about, what you love. It's not work if you love what you're doing. So if you found something that you're passionate about, then it doesn't matter if you work 3 hours a day or 13 hours a day, that's where you start. And most people aren't there. Most people have to find that.
Again, you are who you hang around with, you know? And as Oprah Winfrey says, and which I talk about a lot, is that you want people with a like mind and that are better than you, smarter than you, more intelligent than you to get on your bus. Perfection equals paralysis. If you left it to engineers, no car would ever come off the assembly line. And the internet business is very much the same. The internet kids want to test and test and test, and they want the landing page to be this, and roll it out. The great thing about the internet is your results are instantaneous. If something that I'm overseeing at Concord level, 60,000 feet, doesn't work in 2 days, can it? Forget about it, move on.
Focus on the few, not the many. And the most common error that I see in reasonably successful businessmen are that they try to do too many things. Focus on the few, not the many.
Most of you lack the skills to sell your vision with clarity because you don't practice, and the travesty really is because you don't believe enough in it. You just don't. I mean, the banker or the person on the other side of the table sees through it clearly. Because at the end of the day, they want to feel down deep inside, warm and fuzzy, that this person or this person will do whatever it takes to pay me back the money. And if you don't believe with all your heart, then you're not going to, go that extra mile. And most of you don't believe passionately in what you're doing. And look for something that you can passionately believe in. Is that so difficult?
The question is, do you, the person asking the question, have what it takes to do what Dan did? You never know. But no one does know initially, up front. You have to try. You have to swing at the plate. You have to, take risk. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to make commitment. And just do it. Point is, after 21 years of coaching and after almost 45 years of doing this myself and being a high performance person in 6 decades, I realize you just gotta do it.
The most contagious thing in the world isn't a positive action, it's a negative thought. A negative thought. And because that can grow geometrically and kill deals, kill even companies for that matter.
You need to be more selfish, you as an individual. Because you can't love somebody or love what you're doing unless you love yourself. And most people, and I've got a whole section on this, when they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. I'm bald, I'm too wrinkled, my tits are too small, my tits are too big, my ass is too, Many people don't like what they see when they look in the mirror.
And just do it.